not, baby, because you sure ain't got on no knee with the ass. Sorry about that. But look, that's symbolic of your value. Because you don't bow to nobody but God. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You don't bow to anybody but God. But here, the man is down on one knee, not both. One, asking for your hand in marriage. Now you may say, man, Brother James, they don't do that no more. That's corny. Yeah, but when we were doing it, we treated you a hell of a lot better than we treat you now.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
So Allah says in the Quran, these are just beautiful words. For those who say, and those who have told you that we don't respect women, look at what our book says of you and how we should be towards you. It says, O people, keep your duty to your Lord, who created you from a single being and created its mate of the same kind, and spread from these two many men and women. And keep your duty to Allah, by whom you demand one of another your rights, and to the ties of relationship. Surely Allah is ever a watcher over you. Now in the Yusuf Ali translation, I read them both. But it says, doesn't say created you from a single being. That's right. But it says created you from a single essence. Essence. See, I like that. Why? Because what does the word essence mean? It means the intrinsic nature or indispensable quality of a thing, especially something abstract that determines its character. Determines its character. So if we are created from an essence and we are created from the same essence, then the next question should be, well, what essence was I created from?
That's right.
Right?
That's
It's
right.
logical. The essence, so teaches the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and this book, Quran, is the essence of God. I'm going to say it again. The essence of God. We as men were created from the essence of God, and you as women were created from that same essence. So if that is your intrinsic nature, that's your nature, then your nature is not a B-I-T-C-H, and you should never refer to yourself as such, or never allow any man to refer to you as such. Yeah, clap. You can clap. That's right. Your nature is God.
That's right. Good teaching.
Now, how many people have told you that? How many of you have heard that before, that your nature is God? My sister's raising her hand, but only one sister. The white man sure ain't gonna tell you. Because he wants you to be a free-for-all woman. That's why he brought you here. Yes, he did. That's why he styles your styles. He don't style you in righteous
Go ahead.
garment, do he?
Teach, brother.
I don't mean do he, I mean does he? You know, the push-up bra, you think God styled that one?
Come on now.
Please, don't start looking at yourself. I'm not talking down on you. Just a few days ago, we were there.
Good teaching, man. Good teaching.
So ain't nobody judging you, ain't nobody talking to you. And let me tell you something else. The fact that your body is covered up, that don't stop you from uncovering it.
That's right.
So don't ever think that because you are uncovered, that you are better.
That's right.
Right.
You're dressing better,
Right.
Good teaching. I like that, sir.
but you're not better.
Right.
than those who have yet to come into a knowledge that caused you to understand that your value is not in your shape, but your value is in your mind and in the way you conduct yourself in a dignified manner. We just learned that, and they are in need to learn that.
That's right. Good teaching.
All right?
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to be hard on the MGT. Come on now. Don't frown at me. I'm just talking, telling the truth.
Tell the truth, brother.
And I don't want these sisters to think that we throwing off on them because you dress differently, because you showing a little flesh. That's not your fault anyway.
That's right. That's right.
That's our fault. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said there is no such thing as a no good woman.
That's right.
Every no good woman was made no good by a no good man.
That's right. That's right.
And if you're dressing that way, it's because we telling you that's what we want. You know, we like, you ever see anybody go shop for meat in the meat department in the store?
Yes.
Come on, brother.
You're in the chicken aisle. Pick up a pack of thighs. Them thighs too lean. Pick up a pack of breasts. The breast ain't got enough meat on it.
Come on, brother.
Pick up, you know, some legs. Legs, you know, it just ain't got enough meat on it. I don't like the way they look. And you put them back, right?
Yes, sir.
But that's how we are with you. Because we so foolish. We look at you, if you ain't the right size and right shape, if you ain't got the right proportions as your breast is compared to your waist, as compared to your hips, then we devalue you because we crazy. And we don't know who you are, nor who we are.
That's right. That's right. Good teaching.
So we set a standard that since your nature is a nature that inclines you to us, then you want to please us because you think if we don't please us, you can't have us. So you preparing to go out, right?
Good teaching.
To the club.
Yes, sir.
You ain't preparing your mind,
Come on.
you preparing your body, is that right?
That's right.
And then when you put on what you put on, a couple of inches of material, why are you dressing like that?
Come on. Come on.
Cause you know, I want to get a man. So that's what you know, that's what men like, so that's how you dress.
Do it. Yeah.
That's why you in the mirror, when you put on the dress, you turn around and look back at this. You're not looking to see if any strings hanging from your dress.
Come on, brother. Come on now.
You're looking to see how that thing is shaping and what the man gonna see. And sometimes when you're in the mirror, the music get in your head, and you look, then you start dancing and shaking. So you have an idea of how it's gonna look to that fool.
That's right. Come on, brother. Come on. Come
When
on.
you start shaking in front of him.
That's right. Good teaching.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't mad at me, huh?
No, sir.
I'm talking to my sisters here, you know, all of y'all, but I'm talking to them.
Oh, no.
Because
No.
sometimes, you know, you're kind of hard. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to be hard on nobody.
All right. It's the truth.
But look, my dear sister, this does not define you.
Good
The
teaching.
shape of your breast as compared to the size of your hips and the size of your waist, that's not your vital statistics, even though that's what the white man say
Come
it
on
is.
now.
The value of you is in your virtue. The value of you is in your knowledge. Do you not know that you are the first introduction to God to your baby?
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
When
right.
that baby is born and that baby is in need and that baby is on your lap or on your breast, he ain't saying, "Oh Allah, I'm hungry." He said, mama.
That's right. Good teaching.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
When that baby's in pain, that baby says, mama.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Because you are the first introduction to that baby for God.
That's right.
You are his God or her God. Then when you nourish the baby to strength and to maturity, you can start talking about a power greater than you.
That's right.
And if you don't start talking about it when he becomes or she becomes of age, she gonna seek it, he gonna seek it anyway. Because something in his nature says, mama, you ain't the end all be all. There's something behind you. Something greater than you.
That's right.
All right? Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, time flying. So, Allah says in the Quran. Now, this is the Yusuf Ali translation. It says that you are created from a single essence. Huh? And the Yusuf Ali translation says, reverence the womb. It says, reverence your guardian Lord, who is God. But it also says, and reverence the wombs that bore you.
That's right.
Now, what does that word reverence mean?
Come on.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says the word reverence ain't talking about the right reverend wrong way. Ain't talking about that one. It's talking about respect. But that respect is tinged with worship. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that the only creature that would be worthy of worship if there were no God is the woman.
That's right. That's right.
Now that's heavy, ain't it?
That's right.
That is heavy.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has taught us that the God who created himself out of the darkness of the universe. He teaches us that it was an atom spinning in the darkness of the universe.
Teaching.
And as that atom rotated, it took on mass. It developed.
That's right.
Took 6 trillion years, he teaches us, just to form brain. That's heavy. But when brain was formed, the God saw in himself a second self.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, why are you second? Because you don't like to be second. Talk to me. See, I knew them chauvinistic Muslims. We second. Especially you say, I'm paying the rent, I'm paying the car note, I'm buying the food, I got the job, he ain't doing nothing. So how I'm gonna be second? Is that how you think? Yeah, I know
Yes,
that's
sir.
how you think. But you're called the second self because when the brain was formed, the first thing the brain saw was itself. I'm gonna say that again. The first thing the brain saw was itself.
Come on now. Think about that.
And that's natural, isn't it? When a baby is born, what's the first thing the baby starts checking out? And even before it emerges out of the womb of the mother, when the eyes are developed, and even before the eyes are developed, when the mind, the brain is developed, that it can sense, it can touch, it can feel. The first thing it's doing is getting acquainted with itself. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And that's why you see babies looking at their arms, you know, their hands doing like this, touching their face and nose and everything, because they're getting acquainted with themselves.
That's right.
So the God who created himself out of the darkness of the universe, when he formed brain, he checked himself out first. But then after he checked himself out, he said, uh-oh, something else happening in here. He looked into himself and saw in himself a second self. And again, I'm bringing it into modern translation. What he said, this got potential. So he brought out of himself his second self, and then shaped that second self in such a pleasurable way that just to look at that second self gave him pleasure.
Go ahead, man. Go
And
ahead.
that's why you so fine.
That's right. Come on now.
That is exactly why you so fine. Because you're not the woman of God, a man, you're the woman of God.
That's right.
He formed you to be pleasurable to his sight. He gave you the faculty that you could console him. Because he needed consolation. Why? Because creating the universe hard work, man.
That's right.
That's right. Good teacher.
Putting all these planets and stars
That's right. Yes, sir.
out there. Shoot, we want pleasure if we just work 8 hours.
That's right.
But can you imagine creating Mars? And all the other planets and everything that we don't see, but still up there? Not that he was tired, because he don't get tired, but wasn't on, I ain't mad at him for wanting some recreation. You know, something to cool him out. Just to put it in modern language. But not only did he form you that you would be pleasing to him, he said, the process by which I attain perfection, because I am God, and therefore my potential and objective is perfection.
Teach it.
He said, but the process of perfection is one that must attain by having continued vessels through which I can evolve till I reach perfection.
That's right. That's right.
You say God is perfect, and that's right. But you don't ever ask the question, how did he get perfect?
Teach it, man.
Do you? Well, he just popped up and he was perfect. No. No. This is why we have children. This is why we continue as people. Huh? But look at how valuable you are, sister. He said, this, my second self, will be the vessel through which I reproduce myself. I want you to think about that.
Sir.
He is God. He created you so that he could see himself again, and the only way he could do it is through you. Anybody got here, sitting here,
Teach it,
standing
teach it,
here,
man.
that came here and didn't come by her?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Teach it.
And if there is someone sitting there, Brother Mark, I want you to get them out of here as fast as you can get them out of here.
Good teacher, brother.
I don't want to talk to no robots. Nothing that didn't come through you.
That's right.
Do you see how valuable you are, sister?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That God is reproducing himself through you, not me. We couldn't take it, brother.
That's right.
The first labor pain, we be out of here.
That's it.
Immediately.
Yes, sir.
I watched my beloved wife give birth. I was cringing. I'm telling you, I was cringing. And all of you brothers, if you have a mate that is pregnant now, look, make sure you're in that room
That's right.
when she's giving birth. You need to see. First of all, you need to protect her.
That's right.
Because you know they're trying to kill
Yeah, that's right.
black babies. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Soon as they come out the womb, well, let me have it, the nurse say, we have to vaccinate them.
Mine.
And in the vaccination is cancer.
Right.
You didn't hear me.
That's right.
And other diseases. So don't ever get your babies vaccinated.
That's right.
You say, well, how do I protect them from disease? Your breast milk
That's
That's
right.
it. That's it.
is the greatest immunization
That's right.
that you could give your baby.
That's
Do you
right.
think God's so dumb that he made you and put him again in custody of you and don't give you the wherewithal to take care of what he gave you?
Good teaching, brother.
Wow.